the ocean is heating up, and it's doing so at an alarming rate. The consequences of this rapid warming are far-reaching and deeply concerning. Since the late 1980s, the rate of ocean warming has quadrupled. This dramatic increase is a clear indicator of the accelerating impact of climate change. This is according to a new study published in a leading scientific journal. The findings are based on extensive data collected over several decades. The study's lead author is Christopher Merchant, a renowned climate scientist. The ocean plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. It acts as a massive heat sink, absorbing vast amounts of heat from the sun. It absorbs vast amounts of heat from the sun. This process helps to moderate global temperatures. It also absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This dual role is crucial in mitigating the effects of climate change. As humans burn fossil fuels, we release more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This increase in greenhouse gases is a major driver of global warming. This is causing the planet to warm. The rising temperatures are not just limited to the land, they extend to our oceans as well, and it's causing the ocean to warm even faster. The accelerated warming of the ocean is a clear sign of the intensifying climate crisis. The study found that the ocean has absorbed the equivalent of 1.5 Hiroshima-sized atomic bombs of heat every second since 1990. This staggering amount of heat absorption is unprecedented. The rate of heat absorption is unprecedented in human history. This rapid increase in ocean temperatures is having a profound impact on our planet. This rapid warming is having a profound impact on marine ecosystems. Coral reefs are bleaching, and marine life is struggling to adapt to the changing conditions. It is also contributing to rising sea levels and more extreme weather events. Coastal communities are facing increased flooding, and hurricanes are becoming more intense and frequent. The years 2023 and 2024 witnessed record-breaking ocean temperatures. These unprecedented temperatures are fueling more extreme weather events. Hurricanes are becoming more intense. Rainfall is becoming more erratic. Coastal areas are experiencing more frequent and severe flooding. The warming ocean is also causing sea levels to rise. This is due to the thermal expansion of water. As water warms, it expands in volume. The melting of glaciers and ice sheets is also contributing to sea level rise. Coral reefs are particularly vulnerable to the effects of ocean warming. These vibrant underwater ecosystems are facing unprecedented threats due to rising sea temperatures. Corals are marine invertebrates that form colonies of tiny animals called polyps. These polyps are the building blocks of coral reefs, working together to create intricate and beautiful structures. These polyps secrete calcium carbonate to build their skeletons. Over time, these skeletons accumulate and form the massive, complex structures that we recognize as coral reefs. This is what forms the structure of coral reefs. These structures provide habitat and shelter for a vast array of marine life, making coral reefs one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet. When ocean temperatures rise too high, corals experience a process called bleaching. This stress response can be triggered by prolonged exposure to warm water, pollution, or other environmental changes. This is when the corals expel the algae that live inside their tissues. These algae, known as zooxanthellae, are crucial for the coral's survival. These algae provide the corals with food and give them their vibrant colors. Without them, the corals lose their primary source of nutrition and their brilliant hues. Without the algae, the corals turn white and become more susceptible to disease. This weakened state makes it difficult for them to recover and thrive. Coral reefs are home to a quarter of all marine species. They support an incredible diversity of life, from tiny fish to large predators, all of which depend on the reef for survival. They provide food and livelihoods for millions of people around the world. Coastal communities rely on healthy reefs for fishing, tourism, and protection from storms. The loss of coral reefs would be a devastating blow to marine biodiversity and to the economies of many coastal communities. Protecting these vital ecosystems is crucial for the health of our oceans and the well-being of future generations. Section 4. The Fossil Fuel Connection. The study published in a leading environmental research journal provides early evidence linking the burning of fossil fuels to the recent spike in ocean temperatures. This groundbreaking research highlights the significant impact human activities have on our planet's climate. Fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas, are the primary source of human-caused greenhouse gas emissions. These emissions are released into the atmosphere when fossil fuels are burned for energy. These emissions trap heat in the atmosphere, causing the planet to warm. This phenomenon, known as the greenhouse effect, leads to a variety of environmental changes. The study's authors used a sophisticated climate model to simulate the effects of different human activities on ocean temperatures. They analyzed various scenarios to understand the impact of fossil fuel emissions. They found that the recent rapid warming of the ocean could not be explained by natural variability alone. The data clearly pointed to human influence as a major factor. The only way to reproduce the observed warming trend was to include the effects of human-caused greenhouse gas emissions. This underscores the urgent need for action to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and mitigate climate change. Section 5. A call to action. The rapid warming of the ocean is a clear and present danger to the planet. It is a threat to marine ecosystems, coastal communities, and the global economy. The burning of fossil fuels is the primary driver of this warming. We must take urgent action to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and transition to a clean energy economy. We must also invest in adaptation measures to protect coastal communities from the impacts of sea level rise and extreme weather. The future of our planet depends on it.